More than 250 New England bicyclists found the perfect way to counter the annual holiday intake of Christmas snacks. They pedaled 22 miles in the 27th annual Ciclismo Classico Jingle Ride. Before the early week rains and heavy winds came, the holiday bikers pedaled over the river and through the woods. And as ACMi's Jeff Barn found out, every time a bicycle bell rang, an angel, well, you know the rest.
For the 27th year straight, it was kickstands up at the Kickstand Cafe. Yes, bells are once again ringing merrily on high as more than 250 bicyclists from all over New England gathered in Arlington Center on Sunday, December 10th. This is the annual Ciclismo Classico Jingle Ride, among the longest running holiday sporting events in New England, and clearly one of the most colorful.
Have fun.
Thank you. I was a little, pins and needles this week with the weather, so I was a little nervous looking at the weather every day, so a little nervous about that, but it's going to be a great day.
Last year's riders endured 26-degree temperatures.
What you don't see are the 5 layers below this. There are thermals going on. Mrs. Claus did good this morning. She gave me oats, she gave me 5 layers of clothing, and then my suit. So I'm pucker.
But this year, it was a balmy 60 degrees outside, and even under the threat of a monster and windy rainstorm, these riders were ready to go come what may. And feel free to pile up on the carbs for this one. This ride is a 22-mile trek. So where are these bicyclists going on their 22-mile trek? Well, first, it starts right here in Arlington, the Minuteman Bikeway. Then they go southeast to Harvard Square, then due south, due east to the Esplanade, then due east again to Boston Common, then due west to Newbury Street, and then northwest back up here to Arlington, the Minuteman Bikeway. It's one big loop, and organizers say, this is not a contest, it's not a race, it's not a Tour de France, and the weather so far is really good. They can see clearly now, the rain is gone. They can see all obstacles in their way.
I've always loved sharing a joy of cycling, and this just started from, and I also love a parade, and I also love to sing, and I don't really like commercialism, so it was a great way for me to kind of combine everything and try to make people happy. And the first year we just made so many people smile. It just was, and everybody had such a great time, and it's just an easy, fun thing to do. And it's great to see the costumes, and after the event people just have such a great time, so it really makes a lot of people happy, and it's just so easy. And bicycling is also booming, so that's why a lot of this is happening. People are just bringing e-bikes and tandems and their families, and it just shows you that bicycling is a powerful force.
You have antlers on, so aerodynamically, how does that affect your performance?
I have to be careful going through doors. I have to remember I have a costume on, that kind of thing, yeah.
So no crowded malls, gridlock traffic, or Grinches here. Just some fresh air, perfect weather, and an event that reminds all of us that if you miss your childhood, ride a bicycle.
This year, a $25 suggested donation was welcomed, which benefits MassBike, an organization dedicated to improving bicycling for all riders across Massachusetts. Over the years, this colorful Ciclismo Classico tradition has raised thousands of dollars for other nonprofit organizations like Horizons for Homeless Children.